Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about this Wizards versus Trailblazers game that just went off. Like, this was such a disappointing loss. Okay, so the Wizards lost 105 to 108 to the Portland Trailblazers tonight. Um, I gotta give it to the Trailblazers because they really did go on a run in the last few minutes. They went on a 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes that basically got them the game. So first I'm going to start with the stats of the Trailblazers. So let me see. Okay, so let's start at the bottom. So Napier had 2 points. He had 1 rebound. Evan Turner had 3 points, 1 rebound. Davis, he had 8 points and 6 rebounds. And he was actually getting off to like a really hot start in the beginning. Like, they had to definitely make some adjustments because he was getting off to a good start. Like, he was getting a couple easy dunks, like right there in the paint. So they definitely had to stop him, try to stop him early. Mo Harkless had 3 points and 3 rebounds. He played for 16 minutes. Noah Vonleh had 8 points. He had 10 rebounds. He was doing a good job. This guy, it says like P. Connaughton. I'm not even sure what his name is, but he had 12 points. He had 4 rebounds. He had 3 assists, and I just was like the whole time, like, who is this guy? Like, who is this guy? Like, I never heard of this guy before, and he was killing us. So I was definitely like, who is this guy? Okay, so CJ McCollum was basically non-existent in the first half, but he finished the game with 26 points, having, I think, a majority of them in the second half. He was basically non-existent in the first half. Damian Lillard killed us. He went out, he had 29 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds in 41 minutes. So he was out there a lot. And yeah, he basically really killed us. He got to the free throw line 10 times. He made 9 of 10 of his free throws. CJ McCollum also had 3 assists and he had 4 rebounds. He played for 33 minutes as well. Let me see. Yeah, he really killed us. Like, we really didn't have like an answer for him on defense. Absolutely no one was guarding McCollum. We didn't have an answer for Dame on defense at all. And no, yeah, we didn't have an answer for him. Like, I think Porter was guarding him for a little while, but that wasn't really working. So I mean, Dame's gonna get his no matter what. So it's not really trying to guard him so he can't make a shot, but basically trying to make the shots tough on him. Let me see. Yeah, so I mean, they really killed us. They really, really killed us. Like, Nurkic went out there. He did whatever he wanted. He had 17 points. He had four assists, and he had 5 rebounds. He was doing whatever he wanted. It was really nobody that could have stopped him. Like, it kind of seemed like Gortat checked out on defense with him. Like, he wasn't really like going at him. Like, it wasn't how it is with him and Dwight Howard. It wasn't that same battle. He kind of checked out. He looked really frustrated. He looked kind of frustrated with him. Not as frustrated as Jan Mahimi did. Jan Mahimi looked absolutely frustrated with him. Nurkic had a block on him. The only person that I saw that really kind of was giving Nurkic, like, making it hard for him, blocked one of his shots and stuff like that, was Jason Smith. Jason was actually pretty decent on Nurkic tonight. I don't understand why Mike Scott didn't play. I guess because he fouls a lot, but he didn't play at all. He gets you buckets, so I don't understand why he didn't play. He's a bucket. Anyway, moving on to the Wizards. So Jason Smith did play tonight, so that's good, but he only played 8 minutes. He had 2 points. He actually did some good things out there for us. Thomas Sadorinsky played for 15 minutes. He had 4 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. He played actually pretty decently tonight. I liked what he did on the floor tonight. Played good defense. Mahimi played for 17 minutes, and honestly, with him, you just have to like know when to hold him, when to fold him. Like, not every game is going to be a game that he plays in. I don't care if we are paying him. We're paying him $57 million a year. I don't care if he has a $400 million contract. Some nights he just cannot play. I don't care. I know that they only really play him because he's on that $64 million contract, and it's business right now. Like, they can't just be paying him to sit on the bench. I understand that, but it's not flying. It's not working. He did get 3 rebounds. He did get a good, I think he had a dunk in there. He was like okay, but he wasn't effective where we needed him to be, like as far as rebounding, like he should have. Like there were so many moments in the game where I kept saying, if Mahinmi was a center, if Mahinmi was an actual center, we would have gotten that. If Mahinmi was an actual center, but since he's not, we didn't. Like it was mad frustrating, mad annoying, and yes, me and my West Coast hair are not getting along right now. But yeah, so Mahimi is just was frustrating to watch tonight. Like so many rebounds he should have got that he kind of just slapped away or just didn't fight for. Like he didn't battle. He didn't really battle for anything. Jody Meeks was in the game for 18 minutes. He had 6 points. He scored some key buckets for us. Most people, okay. Gortat was in the game for 28 minutes. He had 8 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. So Gortat is continuing his trend with having. Sorry, I'm looking at something. But Gortat is continuing his trend of having a couple assists every night. So that's really good. Let me see. There's a couple players that I really want to get to. Like Kelly Oubre had 13 points. He had 6 rebounds and he had an assist. Kelly Oubre played really good tonight. I really, really, really felt like he should have had more minutes. During the last quarter, during the fourth quarter, Coach should have definitely took Keith out and put Oubre in because Oubre was playing way better defense, playing defense very well, and Morris was fouling a lot in the last few minutes, and he got that tech that caused him to have 2 free throws. So yeah, his fouls definitely kind of like cost us a little bit here. They should have taken him out a while. He should not have gotten 30 minutes. So he played for 30 minutes. He had 7 rebounds, 2 assists. He should not have played for that long. Of course, okay, Tim Frazier got his 3rd start of the season. He had 26 points. He had 7 assists, so that was good. And he had a rebound. Wait, I'm mixing up his points completely. That's Bradley Beal's stats. I'm sorry. I knew those looked familiar. Okay, so Tim Frazier had 11 points. He had 2 assists, and he had 3 rebounds. I thought he did a really good job pushing the pace. And even though he passed on a couple open looks, he had some good buckets in there, like that dunk that he had. Porter assisted on that dunk, but he definitely had a really good dunk. You're not going to really see a lot of those. A lot of Tim Frazier dunks in the game because he's so small, but Tim Frazier had a really good dunk. The bench was going crazy. Everybody was super excited for him. He played a really decent game. I mean, he's not going to be perfect. He's not going to be John Wall, but he played a really decent game. Let me see. He didn't have as many assists as I thought he would, but I think he played well. Still a little gunshot, but really played well. He had 11 points tonight. He shot some really good, really key buckets. Okay, so now we're going to really get to, like, what it really is. So, Bradley Beal had 26 points. He had 7 assists, and he had a rebound. And Bradley Beal played well. Like, he had a couple moments where it seemed like he was really on fire. And he was really, like, doing his thing. But definitely down the stretch, he really didn't have it. And I feel like he should not have taken the last shot. I said this before, and I'll say this again. And I will keep saying it. I don't even know how this looks. But I will keep saying it. Bradley Beal should not be taking the last shot. I know that we went through the whole thing where John Wall shouldn't be taking the last shot. Maybe Bradley Beal should. Okay, Bradley Beal has had a couple opportunities now. Okay. Excuse me. Bradley Beal has had a couple opportunities now to take the last shot and make the last shot. He had 2 opportunities, tonight to take that last shot to tie it up. And then we ended up having to foul. And then, to win the game. And then we ended up having to foul. And then he took that shot to tie it up so we can go in overtime. And he didn't make that either. So I think it's just safe to say that Bradley Beal's not clutch. I know that he's had a couple of good shots in other games, but this season he's just not clutch for us. And I really feel like we need to give OTTO Porter an opportunity. He played really well. He was super aggressive tonight. He had rebounds. He had 10 rebounds. He had 2 assists. He had 24 points. Played for 37 minutes. So he played like the entire third quarter, I believe. He played for 9 minutes consistently. Not 9 minutes, sorry, 18 minutes consistently. He played super, super well, was super aggressive, basically did everything that you would have wanted him to do. I'm like yelling, and I was yelling throughout the entire game, and so like my throat's going to be so sore in the morning. but he did everything that you would have wanted him to do for, a night when John Wall was out. Definitely would have wanted him to be aggressive. So he was aggressive, really, really aggressive. He got steals, he got blocks. He definitely tried to block Dame Lillard in the last few seconds, like the last minute and a half of the game. And just basically was doing everything he needed to do on every end of the floor. Doing everything he needed to do on both ends of the floor. Bradley Beal, I will say this. Somebody else said this on Twitter. They were saying that Bradley Beal didn't want to be outdone or outshined by OTTO Porter, and I definitely believe that. Especially in the last few minutes, he didn't want to be outshined by him, so he was trying to take those last shots. He was definitely trying to take over the game in the last few minutes because OTTO was hot pretty much the whole game. He really didn't miss a lot. I think he was like 9 of 15. So he really was playing really well, super well. And I just believe that Bradley Beal just wanted that. He wanted to shine. Like, I actually enjoy games where I really enjoyed watching this game up until maybe like the last 5 minutes where Portland went on that run and then the 10-0 run began. But I really feel like I enjoyed watching this game. I actually really like watching the games where John Wall is out because it gives a lot of other players a chance to shine and you get to see what they can do without him there. I really feel like we could have won this. We were up like 17 in the fourth quarter. We were up 10 with 5 minutes left. I really feel like we could have took this one away. It was just we let this one get away from us, basically. We really did let this one get away from us. This was one that we really should have won. Definitely a revenge game by Portland. If you guys remember the game with Portland last season, it was like March. And we were down by like 20, battled back to win the game by 1. And Keith was actually out of bounds. But we won the game anyway because the rest didn't see it. And Portland, I think, was still really upset about that. So this was like a revenge game for them. What else did I want to say? Yeah, it doesn't feel like Beal didn't want to be outshined by Porter, so he kept trying to take a lot of the last minute shots. He was missing a lot of them. He was playing a lot of ISO ball, and there was a true lack of ball movement. Like we weren't playing a lot of defense at the end. I bet you if our defense was where it needed to be, we would have won this game because that's all we really needed at the end. Just we were up by a lot. We just needed to play a really good defense on them. And when we did get possessions, the ball wasn't moving. It was a lot of ISO ball by Beal. He was really not trying to be outshined. And I feel like you just need to know, like, when to let it go. Like, you see that your shots aren't falling. Just pass it. Like, OTTO is automatic. Like, he really is. So, I really feel like Beal was trying not to be outshined tonight. And it cost us the game. He had 2 opportunities to win it for us tonight and 3 opportunities in the last 2 games to win it for us. And he didn't do it. So, I feel like the torch needs to be passed. Somebody else needs to give it a shot. OTTO needs to be the one taking the next shot. If he can't make it, then he can't make it. But I would like to see him get the opportunity to try because John Wall has been taking the last shot and not making it a lot last season and this season. And I feel like then we try to give Beal a chance. It's not really working out. I feel like we should give OTTO a chance to see how it goes. Like, honestly, they always say we love OP, we love OTTO so much, but really, y'all don't respect him. Like, y'all really don't respect him. Y'all freeze him out in the last 5 minutes of the game always. He never takes shots in the last few minutes of the game. You guys freeze him out the whole time and just try to take over like you guys don't think he's good enough or whatever, but you guys never let him get last minute shots. Never let him get last minute shots. Not that I've seen. If you've seen something you want to tell me about it, you can tell me about it, but leave it in the comments. But I've never seen any last minute shots. Anyways, this is a really disappointing loss for the Wizards. Congrats to the Trailblazers. You got one back on us. Played well, very well at the end. So it's nothing. I can't take anything from you. Like, you guys came out there and executed and did what you were supposed to do. And I guess that's all I have to say for right now. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. It's your girl, Janice.